One of the other places that you've taken the company is you got the first outside license through an acquisition to do business in China. How do you square the values that you talked about with doing business in China, which typically means following the rules of the Chinese government? You know, you've obviously stood up for the civil rights of LGBTQ workers in America. What about protesters in Hong Kong?
So we work with regulators around the world. I mean, that is who we are. And so we need to learn, if you're going to be a global company, to be flexible, you need to be nimble, and you need to follow the rules of each country that you're in. And
But we're not just talking about banking regulations here. I mean, China has, you know, a pretty atrocious track record when it comes to human rights, surveillance. Don't you worry that at a certain point you won't be able to speak out on your values without risking the business that you've built in China?
We need to rise above, our own self-interests and really think about the whole. And to me, the whole is, do consumers have financial health? I think what we should try to stay away from where we can are political issues.
So do you not anticipate your values conflicting with doing business in China, or
So
you have a plan for it?
We operate around the world, trying to lift underserved populations into the digital economy is where we can provide the most value, I think, to the world's population. And I really want to stay focused on that mission because I think it will make a real difference.
And I just want to come back to it one more time because I'm a little confused. You really don't think doing business in China is going to bump up against those values?
Every country around the world has issues. Every country around the world. We need to navigate those in the way that we feel is most consistent with our values and most consistent with our mission. Not easy to always go do, but I wouldn't single out China versus any other country.